The lost city of Amdapor. Hard. First thing you do is turn on your tank stance, your threat generation ability. Crash through here is going to be relatively simple. You will come up to barriers throughout here, and you've got to destroy the barrier and the enemies that are summoned via the barrier. Do that as the barrier drops in life. There are going to be butterflies that will drop down and engage, I believe. Maybe I'm thinking a different dungeon. So, if you're confident in your tanking skills, you can get through. It's only 4 mobs, and they need to die before this gate will open. Those guys, and they're going to pull threat off of me because they are DPSing hard. They shouldn't be. Unfortunate eggs, that's what spawns the stuff. Those butterflies come down and attack. We have engaged multiple cooldowns so far. We're going to use Reprisal, which decreases the damage that the enemies deal. And again, this goes with your personal feelings on tanking. You can do this all as one group like I did, or you can do it in smaller groups. That says nothing about your abilities as a tank. That says more about the comfort that you have with the dungeon and what you want to do. So do not be bothered by it. Yep, here come the butterflies. No one suspects the butterfly. It's the butterfly, I tell ya. Yeah, if you're running ahead, you shouldn't be running ahead. Running ahead gets us to the boss area. Okay, so the Achamoth. Tank against the wall. Tank this guy against the wall. And be ready to turn around. He's going to use a skill that will basically create a clone of you facing the direction that you're facing when it goes off. Neurosquama. So move away from where you are standing and face away from where you want. Because these ads are going to do a frontal cone in the direction that you were facing, and it's large. So you want to adjust it in a way that you don't actually hit people. Also, it'll be putting down poison clouds on the ground. Neurosquama coming again. So face away from the group and hope that other people did the same. They did not. So we're going to come over here. Drag the boss over here. pull it a little bit more so that the healers... Alright, you got the gas cloud. You kind of don't want to get hit by the gas cloud because it creates the pocket of stuff and gives you stacks of vulnerability up. First boss down, the Neosquarma is what really throws a lot of people off, and occasionally you will have a group where it's virtually impossible to get out of the way, and getting hit by multiples of those can really, really suck. Okay, trash in here. Trash in here is fun. You got dragon come down. What you want to do, you want to pull the dragon into the light. Because when the dragon is in the light, it receives debuffs. Meaning the trash here dies a lot faster when you pull it into the light. Get over here, into the light. And everything dies faster. And because I like the trade-ins, you can open the chest. Void Monk. Void Monks have some fun abilities. They shouldn't last long enough to really matter. As long as you get them into the light. Yeah, that's one of the monk's skills. But as long as the trash is in the light, it will die fast. Established threat, use shield lob to pull, or your ranged attack if you're not a paladin tank. You can run out of the light for this. As soon as the dragon drops, aggro it, pull it into the light, and proceed to make it an X-dragon. The eye symbol always means that it's a sight-based thing, so if you look away while standing in the area, you will not get hit. Second boss. I do not remember this boss. I'll explain as the fight progresses. I'm gonna tank it in the middle. Okay, yes, this boss will cast Ancient Arrow and I believe Ancient Earth. And Ancient Holy. And depending upon your alignment... Okay, you gotta destroy the sphere before it finishes the cast. Okay. You destroy the sphere as it's casting, and as long as the sphere is destroyed, the damage is negligible. Okay, Ancient Libra. It gives us a resistance type that we're down to. Meaning, I've got Earth, I will run into Wind-based. So I'm not going to run into that, because that's Earth-based, and I will take more damage from Earth. But somebody who is Wind-based should have run into that. Ads come out. Destroy the Ancient Sphere. Boss comes down and dies very shortly after. This should be a very difficult fight. Okay. So, you don't want to come too far down because you will aggro stuff. Like so. The trash along here is relatively simple. You want to pull them over by the sprite because the sprite doesn't want to move much. Ranged attackers, so pull everything onto the sprite. You stun it when it starts casting Banish 3. Next section, we got the light sprite again. I think we've got 3 enemies that will spawn. Yep, all 3 come up. And you get them. More to the sprite. It's been a while since I've been in a dungeon without a white mage. Alright, so that's that trash taken care of. We got the mana pots this time. Forget what the mana pots do. I think they've got AoEs. Double ray. Yeah, they do a lined AoE towards random target. And a sight-based. So you just look away, and you don't get blinded. Okay, this is going to unlock final boss. Alright, so this boss, counterintuitive stuff. Boss will appear to be dying really fast. It's because there are multiple phases to this boss. You've got the first phase, which everything makes sense. Then you got the second phase. The regen. You don't want to let her stand in the regen, so you pull her out of it. Tier 4. First stage down. Reverse. Effects of white magic have been reversed from beneficial to corrupting. Though it's going to cast regen, you want to get out of there because it deals damage over time. Tier 4. Running away, running away, running away. Epicenter. AoE. Flurry you dodge out of. Second phase down. Third phase is a combination of the two. least I thought it was a combination of the two. You do not want... Oh, yes, we do want to be standing in there. Crap, that's gonna hurt. Okay, so when she starts casting Cure 4 in Phase 3, that is when you want to stand in there. You need all 4 people standing in there to prevent damage going out. Not as painful as you saw, we only had 2 people in there. So the damage is diminished. Okay, that's going to be a regen field that deals damage. And the boss is down. And that was Lost City of Amdapor, hard. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it informative. If you want to see more Final Fantasy XIV videos, please like, follow, and subscribe. The usual YouTube stuff. To catch me live, check out my Twitch, link in the description. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.